of Elul, we have to give additional tzedakah. We always have to give tzedakah, but particularly to be adding more than usually. So my friends, take some tzedakah, put it in the pushka, Rosh Chodesh, first day of the month of Elul. And as we mentioned yesterday, we started saying the David Hashem Oiri, one of the verses, actually the first verse, Acha sho'alti meis Hashem. King David says, Acha sho'alti. There's one thing which I asked. So as I explained yesterday, the Achas means that he is asking to reach the Achas, the oneness, the uniqueness. The uniqueness, the oneness of what? The oneness of the world, which is Mashiach, but also the oneness of our soul, the Yechida, the highest level, Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Chaya, Yechida, actions, emotions, intellect. And then the essence, Yechida, is what David HaMelech asks. We should tap into this. Now, I had an experience this week which I think was symbolizing that oneness of the Jewish soul. And in fact, it's related to the Parsha of this week. Shoftim v'shoitrim, judges and police. And this is what happened this week. Monday, 4:30, I get a phone call from the president of one of the local Chassidic organizations. And he's asking me, can I be of help? An individual got into a car accident. Was driving a little bit, let's call it reckless. And it was a serious accident. Thank God he's okay. But since his license was suspended, he was taken into police custody. On Sunday, Monday morning, he's to appear in court to ask for bail. The lawyer representing him didn't like neither the judge or the prosecutor. The judge is known to be a hanging judge, and the prosecutor likes to hang along. So he said, let's postpone for the next day. There will be a more lenient, a more understanding judge. But by that time, he cannot go back to the police station. He's going to be arraigned in prison. So this is now 4:30 Monday afternoon. This young man, father of a few children, has no criminal record, has no idea what prison is all about, hasn't eaten the whole day because the food, the sandwich they offer in prison, in courthouse isn't kosher, and worse than that, or equally terrible, he hasn't put on tefillin. So I'm being asked, can I be of help, as they know that I hang out in prison, so to say. Which prison? We don't know. When was he transferred? We were told that he's being transferred now, 4:30, to a prison. I says, but it's a problem. It takes about 3 hours till it's classified, until it's in a wing, and it's going to be past the time for davening, for putting on tefillin. But we'll see what we can do. At that moment, the lawyer calls. He has been transferred already to a prison, which I know which one it is, irrelevant the name. I called that prison. I called the kitchen to get him some kosher meal food. First of all, nobody has asked, I'm told. Number two, the kitchen is closed. We cannot warm anything up anymore. I says, okay, send him some raw vegetables. If you carrots, if you apples, a cucumber, if you have, man should have something. Okay, once we get a request, we do so. But now it's 1 minute to 5. Offices are basically closed, but we have to try. I dial one extension out of 20 odd extensions that I have. For no reason really, I dialed this one particular extension. The one who answers the phone, I don't recognize the voice, but I recognize the name. He just started working there lately, but I remember him from a number of years back that he worked there. And I said, look, I need a favor from you. There's a religious Jew who is supposed to be on the way to your institution. He needs to put on his tefillin no later than 7:45. Is he here already? I don't know. But you can find out. Rabbi, give me 15 minutes, I'll call you back. Calls me back, I located him. He's already classified. He's already in a wing, and he's on the 3rd floor in this particular wing, and he has his own cell. No problem. You can go, you have a pass. Go into his cell and do prayers with him. Okay? I come to the prison with some food. That wing has about 250 prisoners, and for me to have to walk between all of them to the third floor is not something that I'm so excited about doing, but as we say, you do what you got to do. But when I arrived there, there's two guards sitting at the entrance of this wing, and I see the young man standing right there, and he's shocked to see me. And I ask him, is there a room where I can do prayers with him? He says, yeah, there's a little room right next to you. Go ahead, take it. We sat down. We davened. Actually, I should say he put on his film. He davened. He had an opportunity to eat something. But then he tells me, really, I ate already. Because when he came in, an individual told him, you look Jewish. I'm also Jewish. But the guy who told him that looks muscular, to say the least. And he says, did you eat something today? No. Here is my kosher meal. I don't want to take away your meal. He says, don't worry about me. I have canteen. You haven't eaten. Take my kosher meal. And if somebody says something to you, just tell them, you are my friend. Nobody will touch you. And I'm thinking to myself, these two people, the only thing they have in common is the fact that they're Jewish. This fellow who is there and who says, just tell them to come to me if they have an issue with you, 6 foot tall, tattooed, and he's there not only because he missed one day to put on tefillin. Yet he sees another Jew, he reacts, he gives him his meal and his dessert. Achas, a Jewish